Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Your Football Show. It's time for your Leeds versus Luton post-match reaction. Luton 1, Leeds 1. We'll get into it. I've just seen the state of Burnley's second goal, by the way. My God. Wait till you see the state of that goal. Defender, keeper, both kick it, miss it, and Anthony has a tap-in. Because they both go for the same ball and kick it. Like, this is what we're dealing with. When you looks in, innit? Leeds United now find themselves in third after being, 8 and 7 points clear, whatever it was. Quite philosophical about the point and the result. I know a lot of people will be like, fark out and all that sort of stuff. It was always going to be a tough day for us. As I said to you, these haven't conceded more than one goal at home since October. They've lost 1 in 6 now. That came against Burnley 4-0, which, we should be expecting. I mean, they were down to 10 men for 20 minutes, and it was away from home. It was always going to be tough at Kenilworth Road for Leeds United. I'm a little bit worried about Strout now because Strout's still limping. I don't think Strout will make Tuesday night. So that means Max Forber, you'd imagine, or does Ampadu come in and maybe Rothwell? I didn't mind the midfield of Ampadu and Tanaka. Nonto was pretty non-existent, but it was always going to be tough for him. It was always going to be tough for him. I don't want to throw shots too much because Aronson didn't really do well when he came on. But this is what I'm saying again, like the manager was let down in January with no proper number 10 being bought. We've got Pirro, Nonto, Aronson that can play there. Not great, but they were always going to struggle today. I thought Asgard for them was really good. Zaya Jones was good. Morris, really good. Do you know what I've come on the back of this is? And I know this will drive people insane. Bamford needs to start. Bamford needs to start for us. That's where we're at already. In 2025, I get it. And I know you are all laughing and calling me a clown and a dickhead and that, but Bamford probably needs to start. That's where we're at. It's last chance saloon. I don't think it's over yet. I don't. And I know a lot of people will say it is. I don't think it is. I don't think a point is that. Obviously we needed all three, of course we did, but we're 2 points behind Burnley, could be 5 behind Sheffield United. I mean, they play Oxford at 3:00. We'll do a watch along of that game, so I will be back for that, but we're not out of it yet. It's not finished. Remember that Burnley and Sheffield United do have to play each other as well, but we have to start winning. It's 1 win in 6 now, is it? We have to start winning games of football soon. I don't know what's going on with Farker and Largi Ramazani, but there's clearly been something happen because he's gone from not playing Schmidt to now favouring Schmidt over Ramazani. Now we need to be looking at that in terms of, does someone have to pose the question to the manager at the end of the day? Someone has to say what's gone on there, because it's either he's not doing something in training or the manager doesn't fancy. Something has happened there, right? So something needs to be said about that. I don't listen. It was physical today, really, really physical. It was always going to be tough, and I think from that side of things, we stood up to the test as best we could. We stood up to the test. I think I think Ampadu really did. And the defenders as well, of course. I'm just seeing that you want to see that Burnley second goal. It's absolutely insane. It is absolutely insane. So yeah, Pirro, largely non-existent, hasn't scored for a while. Again, we don't have any other options. Or was that their third goal, not their second? Did they win? No, it was their second. It was their second goal. Going back to the goal that we conceded, obviously Nonto lost it on the edge of their box. It was probably not the best pass from Tanaka into him. He does lose it. It goes down the left-hand side. I think it's a good cross. But the thing is, Isaiah Jones was unmarked. Firpo had a look at his shoulder on the penalty spot and then totally forgot about him and decided to go challenge Asgard. I'm more concerned about who was tracking the 3 Luton players that made it into the box. Nobody. Our goal, really, I mean, it wasn't a great move or anything, was it? James just, one of his shots hit the back of the net. It was a decent curling effort. Again, outside of that, we didn't really create much. I think Bamford had the chance in the second half that the keeper saves. But outside of that, we were struggling, weren't we? We were struggling to have any sort of stranglehold on the game. I thought Luton pressed us really well. I think we've been struggling with that over the last few weeks. We used to struggle with low blocks, and we did at times today. But a lot of it is them pressing us and pressing us high that we've also struggled with. We're struggling to create patterns, to create passages of play. And when you consider the team that we had in February, when we're knocking everybody out, and again we have to go to the manager because we're seeing the same thing that happened last season. So what is it? What are the training methods? What are the instructions from the bench? What is it that means that we're falling to bits again? Because that's what we're seeing in front of our eyes. As I said, I'm quite philosophical about it. It ain't over, because there's still tough games. Like Sheffield United might not win. I think they will. I think they'll win 1-0 if you want my honest opinion. But, if they don't, then again, it's touching distance. We're not in a position yet where we have to win like 2 games to stay within reach of top 2. We're not there yet, are we? We're literally 2 points behind Burnley with 6 to go. When I predicted these fixtures, I had this down as a tough day for us. I predicted 1-1 in my preview. I thought it was going to be tough. I did. I think we'll win Tuesday night against Middlesbrough. I do, but I did think this was always going to be tough. Of course, I thought we'd have beaten Swansea the week before, But I just remember when we did the predictions, me and Jack, I said these first 4 after the break, Swansea aside, will be quite tough for Leeds. I actually think Preston at home might be quite tough. But then the last 4, I think, will be okay for us. So as long as we're within a game, a point, 2 points, I think we'll still be all right. And I know, listen, I can't even see the chat because it'll just be absolutely gunning for me and saying everything, and it'll just rile me. So I've turned it off because I just want to get my points across. Because I know you'll be absolutely battering me, and rightly so. That's part of the game, but I just can't handle it right now because I'm on the floor because we've drawn. Even though I thought we would, but also it's like that sobering feeling like shit. Because this, as I said to you, this didn't enter my psyche. This wasn't going to happen. Not this time. But we're there, aren't we? It is what it is. Lee Ward, you bang on. I said 10 points clear. I just said we won't. I won't look at the comments, but yeah, I did believe we would be 10 points clear. I was wrong, I think I put a lot of that down to the goalkeeper and the manager for picking the goalkeeper, obviously. So things could have been totally different because the facts are like, had we have made, because Darlow was good today. Darlow made 1 key save, and whenever the ball went in the box, he dealt with it. Thought the defence stood up to it as well. Maybe that's a confidence in the keeper. Rodon and Strout were winning things in the air. Pirro was in the first half. So I thought we stood up to that well. The facts are, had we have maybe had Darlow in sooner, that we might have had a big enough gap to mean that these odd points here and there ain't so bad, And had we beat Swansea at home, I'd still be okay now because I'd be like, look, win your home games, get the odd point here and there away. And this wouldn't have been a bad point. I know people disagree with me, but I don't think a point away would have been bad. But we didn't deserve to win it, did we? We didn't look like we were going to win it. So it is what it is, and you move. And we've got to win Tuesday, though. We've got to win Tuesday. We're running out of games. That one is a must-win for me. As I said, although my confidence was spiked after the presser with Darlow coming in and knowing that Nonto, like for me, Nonto should still start in the 10 on Tuesday. against Middlesbrough. I do believe that because he'll have more opportunity to impact the game. He was always going to struggle today with the way that they set up and it being so compact. I mean, he didn't have a great game, but he deserves more time in there. I'm not saying, you've had your fun, now get out, you know. Some questions need to be put to the manager, I think, in terms of why Ramazani's, again, I think he should have been brought on, but he went for Schmidt. So, there's something happened there. Because you can't go from never playing Schmidt to now favouring over Ramazani. Something's not right there. Could be the player, could be the manager, whatever. We need to find out before we start saying you know. TL9P says if Sheffield United win today and then when they play Burnley and Burnley win, we're genuinely done. Maybe, bro. Maybe. Watch along for Sheffield United. I will be there, Skiddy. Yeah, I will be there. I just need to... I want to see what those that are ITK are saying. Tom Carnduff believes that should be that in the Championship automatic promotion race. Burnley and Sheffield United not only handling the pressure but battling away like they want it. Daniel Farker's completely ignored changing a tired and flat-looking attack for weeks and Leeds look done for. Some people saying I get rid of Farker tonight. What else is being said? Popey says, never fully clicked into gear today. Huge chance missed by Solomon. Yeah, we forget about that. Wow, that's a massive, massive chance. A rare attack in the second half. James goes down the right hand side. The ball comes across. He's looking for Pat. It misses Pat, and it's begging to be put in the back of the net. And obviously Solomon puts his lines and sends it over. It's mental. Strout hobbling off after being a real warrior. Ampadu dragged the side towards a winner, but Leeds were not quite at it. Darlow played well. I did think Ampadu had a really good second half. And just seeing some clips here of Strout not moving well. That means Voba probably starts. Ice wrapped around his right foot. Isaac Johnson says Leeds lacks so much imagination in the final third, and so when chances do come, you have to be clinical. Solomon will have nightmares about that miss. Frankly, that's not good enough at this stage. Leeds in third with 6 games to go. If we don't get top 2, we don't go up. We don't go up. This is the first time we've fallen out of the top 2 since December. It's fucking April, man. It's the capitulations of all capitulations, isn't it? James Marshman says, put simply, we're not coping with the pressure. Barroncross, attritional game with no flow. Leeds competed and fronted up, which I agree with. I thought we stood up to the physical test, but couldn't find the quality they needed in the final third. Kaminsky had nothing to do all game other than pick out James Screamer. I mean, he made a couple of saves. I think it's a bit unfair, but yeah, total collapse in full swing. I'm actually philosophical about the result, though. I don't think it means we're done yet, and I know, I can imagine what everyone's saying now, and it is only 1 win in 6, so it's sort of like staring me in the face, innit? But I don't want to give up. I mean, when you see that Burnley second goal, by the way, oh my god, and you just think, well, right, when you look, we're 2 points back on Burnley. You know, will they drop points? I'm not sure. But we'll have to wait and see. And everyone's entitled to their opinion. If you think it's done, that's fair. I still believe. I think what I will say, if we do get third, we won't go up through playoffs. I already know this fact. So I just have to live in hope that we can still get top 2. But it is going to be tough. It's going to be tough. If he's fit enough, I'd start Pat. On Tuesday. I'd play Nonto. I'd keep the midfield 2 as it were. I think Solomon and James should be given a rest. Or one of. Maybe Ramazani starts over Solomon. James is just, he's that hits in the pack with his pace, and that you've just got to keep on. I think that's where we're at. Volber will have to come in for Strout, but yeah, I thought the midfield, I didn't mind it personally. But then you've got Rothwell as well, haven't you? Rothwell, we'd probably missed that as well, to be fair. But was there enough space in there? I'm not sure. Tacticals will tell us. But yeah, I'm obviously down. I'm obviously disappointed about the result. Let's see what Fark has got to say here. Fighting with the knife between the teeth. We've heard that too many times, haven't we, mate? I think that Coventry result as well is probably one of Burnley's toughest games. So yeah, the Solomon miss is huge in it, because if he scores that, you come away with it 3 points. We were shit, but we've got 3 points. We move. It's a good point on the road. It is, though. That's what I mean, and that's where I know I'll be getting battered. I don't. Yeah. And they'll have difficult games on the road to come as well. They will. I'm quite philosophical about it. I know you'll call me crazy and all that sort of stuff, but there's still 6 games left to go, and it won't be 6 wins for the others. We're not having a blip, are we? We're full on wobble, crumble mode, but we didn't lose. We got back into it after going 1 behind. So we just roll on to the next one now. We've got to win Tuesday. We've got to win. But it is what it is. We didn't. 1 win in 6 is not good enough. I hear it. We've got 2 games in less than a week, haven't we now? In a week, sorry. We've got Middlesbrough Tuesday, and then we play Preston. 6 points from the next 2. I don't think it's all you can get, but if you were to get 6 points from the next 2, I think we'll be in the top 2. I think we'll be in the top 2 if we get 6 points from the next 2. And that's where we need to be come the end of the season. You can't win them all. Sheffield United have got to go to Oxford now. They might get confidence after seeing us drop points, and we'll see. But it's not going to be plain sailing. It won't be. It can't be. If it is, then fair fucks. We've crumbled again, and this is our DNA, and this is what we do, and we won't go up through playoffs, and we'll be in Championship again next season. So, new manager, loads of players missing, and yeah, good luck with that, Leeds. But yeah, it's not over yet. It's not over. It's not over. Not over. Yeah. I'm quite philosophical. I feel shit, obviously, but it's there. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right, man. I promise. We're going to be all right. I promise. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. I promise you. Keep the faith, man. Keep the faith, because it's all we've got. Keep the faith, because it's all we've got. I'll see you again in about 10 minutes, all right? Peace and love, man. Love you all, and I'll see you at 3 o'clock to watch Sheffield United get beat by Oxford. Peace out.